Yo, 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 it's BPG here, and I'm bringing you guys another top 10. This is going to be top 10 strongest tries. Before I get into this, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody for all the love and support you guys been showing. My YouTube's been just blasting off ever since the first top 10 video, so I've been just working on it and everything, so I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone. Thanks, and hopefully I can set up a draw real soon where I give out some of my free teams I don't use, so stay tuned, keep watching, keep sharing, keep liking, keep subbing, everyone out there. Thanks again. So we're going to get right into this, actually. This is going to be top 10 strongest servers. So I'm going to dig right into this because a lot of people ask me, like, what do you think the top 10 strongest servers are? Can you make a list on it? So I actually did round up a list real quick. And people can disagree, people can agree, but these are the servers that I think are the strongest servers out there right now. So we're gonna get right into this. So actually, before we get into this, I have no footage. I just got banned yesterday, so you guys are gonna have to watch me get jumped on tech chest missions. Watch my life on there. So let's get into this. So at number 10, I give it to 89. That is the 89 Alliance that lives there and holds down the server. I give props to 89. The server's really strong, to be honest. I find it really, really strong because I can't play on that server. It's broken to me. Only OC players can actually play on 89. Besides that, I think the only real damage to happen to 89 was when WW attacked, and you got to give them a little bit of credit. WW did some damage on 89, but that was a huge dupe fest that was going on there. That was a big ass dupe war. So, 89 still actually lived through it. I think a lot of things got wiped, but I'm pretty sure a couple things didn't get wiped. So I give a shout out to 89 for that. I give you guys a number 10. I still think you guys are a really strong server. Besides that, I cannot play on that server. So at number 9, we're going to give it to 500 WW. That is an Asian server. It is horrible there. The spam that's on that server is ridiculous. It's definitely dupe spam from back in the day, but to be honest, I don't think any damage has really done to 500. Me personally, I don't know the server too well. I attacked it and we got nowhere. It was horrible. The lag was insane. I don't think the server is ever going to be wiped. Us as Skynet, we were in WW for like 2 years, and I still don't know too much about 500. I think it's the tribe or whatever is built there. I believe it's one of WW's main. So GG to 500 coming in 9th. At number 8, I give to 294 SC. I actually really like that server, but I consider it one of the strongest because it's been pulled up on at least 10,000 times. Every single weekend after my work, I go on and I look at servers on the weekend. That server is flooded. We flooded it, mad people flood it every single weekend. So no one's ever been able to wipe it. I believe their blue orb is still there too. Gotta give credit to 294. So props to SC and 294. At number 7, another Space Cowboy server. I give to SC. Sorry, my list is a little backwards. So SC956. That is an extinction server. I believe it's NA. I thought it was UGV that lived there, but I'm not too sure. That server we pulled up on to AHAM, we got nowhere. I've watched that server get pulled up on so many times, but the problem with that server, what I consider really, really strong, obviously it's an extinction. It's really hard to wipe extinctions with element, and it's an extinction. You're getting mech sprayed. 956 though, man, they get pulled up on all the time, and the lag is so unreal. It's like a 2-second delay. You cannot juggle. Flyer PvP is fun because they come out deep, but then again, you're just gonna die to lag usually. So I give it to number 7, 956. Shout out to everyone over there. Number 6, I give to 465 Bad Energy GN over there. Honestly, 465 is a strong server. A lot of people will say they're just on the list because I'm friends with them and stuff, but I'm just giving credit where like credit's due, and you got to give 465 some credit. People hate GN, and no one's been able to wipe their server ever. So people could say it's a shit server all you want. Pretty much what I got to say is, can you wipe it? You know, the only tribe that I've seen actually do damage to that server was Oblivion, and I give props to Oblivion at the time because that was one of the best FOBs I've ever been on. Like, it was so fun PvPing against them. I give a shout out to everyone in Oblivion because that was actually really clean PvP and it was really nice. And see GN over there hold down their server, we give them props. So shout out to number 6. At number 5, I give to 98 HGS. 98's always been a really strong server. That was Butt Pirates. Back in the day, BP's first server as an alpha tribe, and they always held it down. Yeah, you got Blasphemy there. I went there recently, and they brought it. They came out, and they PvP'd. Spam is pretty ridiculous on that server. You know for a fact it was a huge duping server, too, because that server got extremely spammed out after duping was around, but even look at 969, like, our spam is fucking ridiculous when duping wasn't around, so can't really hate on that. But besides that, it's a really strong server. I don't think anyone's really done much damage to 98 at all. So I give props to Lux and all them holding it down over there. I don't even think Lux lives there actually, to be honest. But shout out to Blasphemy. You guys held it down, and 98 is HDS. So at number 4, I give to 423 SC6. This server is actually pretty strong. When we were at like war with pretty much SC6, they used to always say pull up to 423. So one day we did, and we just left. It's really laggy. It's a center server. The caves are so OP on those center servers. I don't believe any of the top 10 lists. I don't think the servers will ever get wiped. 89's the only assumption because I don't know, 89 did get bullied by WW, but they bounced back because that server is actually really strong right now. But for the most part, I give 423 number 4 because it's SC6's server. They're mainly not even KPVPers, foot PvPers. Bro, you come over to that server, not only the leg is gonna get you killed, you're gonna get weight grappled and then compound blowed probably off your Giga. I don't think it'd be a fun time. I don't think anyone's gonna wipe 423 ever, so GG 423 SC6 Giga Trust and all of them. At number 3, I find this the leggiest server of all servers. Seriously, 1083 WLDD. They are a powerhouse over there. I always thought it was a Bandito server. I got recorrected on my video before the hard copy, so I actually thought it was a Bandito servers because every time I see them, but it makes sense that it's the WLDD server. I give them props, man. I don't think anyone's even wiped a TP on the server. It gets up to 200 pop, and I don't even understand how people play on the server because when I'm over there, as soon as I dive bomb on my Griff, I DC or I blue screen. It's retarded, and it's an NA server. It makes no sense, but I don't think that server will ever get wiped. GG, WLDD. Alright, so let's get on to number 2. Number 2, I give to server 345 SBF. I give them number 3, or 2, sorry. Because it's not only are they my friends or anything like that. You can't even say it's because they're my friends. It's because if you have a blue ob and you manage to defend it 8 times without anyone even getting close to even soaking it against the top tribes, you cannot even tell me that that server is not strong. 345 is a powerhouse because SBF's obviously there. But if people can't push their blue ob, how the hell are they going to push their ice cave? Like, that's what I want to know. I don't think anyone's going to wipe 345. SBF was holding down 345 as an alpha tribe and went 8-0 on their blue ob. Never mind them being an HGS now. That's a fucking strong server right there. I reckon anybody to wipe that, I will literally pay them $1,000 because I don't think that server's ever getting wiped, man. GG SBF. Alright, so let's get on to number one. Number one I give to 166 HGS. This server is so strong. It's so laggy. Pax has always been there. Vertigo's always been there. Well, they were AHAM at the time, but Vertigo's there. That is a strong server. I don't think there's been much damage ever done to that server. Fobs only last like maybe a couple hours usually. If not, they only last like a day. So I give credit to 166. I think that is a super strong server. I think it deserves to be number one just because no one ever really could do damage to it. I don't think that server's ever getting wiped. The only thing I could see is being dev wiped, but who knows? Like that, I don't see anyone doing much to that server. You got Pax in I believe the Pearl Cave, and then you got Vertigo and North Ice, and they have like all the caves locked down. So I give them credit, 166. So I just want to say thanks for tuning in, and like I said before, I appreciate all the love, all the likes, all the hate. I love it all. So just keep giving me all your feedback. I'll keep pumping out videos. It's been hella fun. So I just want to say thanks everyone for tuning in, and yeah, it's me getting jumped on a lunar cave, or not lunar cave, trying to do tech chess mission, and the dude got enraged. What the fuck? Alright, thanks everyone. Peace!